everyone, and welcome back to When the Cookie Crumbles. I'm Susan Reddick, and I'm your host. And today we have Shakakhan Stamper.
Yes.
All right, I just feel like I'm supposed to Shakakhan. I just couldn't help myself. Okay, I love that. That's quite a unique name.
Yes. My mother was a fan.
So were you named for Shakakhan?
Yes. She said she was watching Soul Train, and Rufus and Shakakhan came on, and here I am.
You used to people saying Shakakhan.
Yes.
Shakakhan. So you're the owner of the Loc Bar. What's the name of your company?
It's the Lox Bar.
The Lox Bar, Orlando.
Yes.
Okay. Was there another one somewhere else?
No, but there will be in the future.
All right.
Speak
it into existence. Yes. So you work with natural hair?
Yes, we work with natural dreadlock hair. Only dreadlock hair is where our main focus is. We do other things sometimes here and there, but we're focusing on healthy locks.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. That's good. So you're a master loctician.
Yes, meaning I have studied the art of locking the hair and keeping the hair healthy. So we call ourselves master locticians at that point in time.
Okay, so you're not just somebody braiding in the kitchen and doing all that kind of stuff. You have studied.
I've studied.
So you understand it.
Yes. Try my best to
So
understand.
when you're doing, so you like actually, do you put locks in, or are you growing out the hair, or how does it work?
So we start locks from any type of hair, any hair texture. You can grow them. Some people like to grow them naturally. Some people like to add extensions. So we add extensions. So we make synthetic locks and add extensions. Make human hair locks and add extensions. So just however you're journeying, whatever you want. We try to find a common place so that way we can cultivate the locks together.
So like somebody like me, could I have some locks put in and then later on take them out and just go back, or how does that work?
So you can have temporary locks put in.
Yes.
And take them out, but we prefer the Lox Bar to coax you into going head on with the journey. So we want you to put them in, keep them in, go through the journey, and see how you feel. Because most people, the biggest regret for most people when they have locks is they didn't start sooner.
Really?
Yes, I hear that all the time.
This been a journey for me, just natural hair, because I will put a perm in a second.
Oh my God. But no, your hair is gorgeous. It's healthy. It's really pretty. So we love that. It's like that good, what we call that good locking hair.
I got good hair, everybody. Yes. All right, that is exciting. Girl, you done made my day. You just don't know. I'm gonna be swinging the hair that I don't have here.
Well, it is beautiful.
So tell me something about, let's talk about you.
Okay.
We talked about what you did and your profession.
Okay.
Let's talk, this show is sort of about trials and tribulations and how you triumphed and all that sort of thing. So let's go right into maybe what one of your trials were, like a low point in your life.
Okay. I am, I'm second time married. So I would say for me, being a young mother at the time, I had 3 children. I got married young, and I ended up getting divorced. So by the time I was 30, I was married, 3 kids, and divorced. Mm-hmm. And at the time, I didn't have a degree. I was just working, and I would say that was super low only because I felt like nobody else in the world had gotten a divorce before. Mm-hmm. Sometimes when you're at a low point in life, you feel like, oh, nobody else is going through this but me. And other people don't realize that, so they don't know how to support you in that. Yeah. And so at that time, that was years ago, about almost 20 years ago now, I feel like that was like the lowest point when I think of a low point in my life.
You thought of it as a failure?
Definitely.
Okay.
Definitely a failure. Definitely looking at society going, couldn't make my marriage work. Now I'm a single mother of 3 kids, and my oldest daughter was from someone else, so now I got 2 baby daddies, 3 kids, single, divorced, and I'm 30, you start to feel really bad. I mean, like, what am I going to do? So, and that was, it was about a year of that, because it took about a year and a half to get a divorce.
You know what, sometimes I feel like the whoever you encountered in the past, they were just getting you ready for this man you got now, for the real man that's going to step up. Become that father figure and that husband and want to take care of you and provide you with a home. So never look at it that way. That was just preparing you for the greatness you're gonna have now.
Yes, and I have achieved that. My Prince Charming did come. He came
on a white horse and everything.
Yes, definitely on a white horse.
Yes, that is good.
Yes, and so we blended our family, and we have a blended family of 7 now. So we were able to do that. Yeah, a lot. So. It was amazing, but it takes some time. People don't, when you're in that place, you have to, you forget that there is a future, that you're going through it and not stuck in it. So
That's good.
I do love that.
Well, how do you think you got past that? What did you do to bring you out of that? You said that went on for about a year.
Yes.
How do you think that you got yourself together and moved on to the next level?
For me, I'm into my word of God. So I tell people, I know you're gonna expect me to say, "Oh, you know, God, I prayed about it." That's not what I did.
Mm-hmm.
I literally talked about it a lot. I
Okay.
talked about it with friends. I talked about it with other people who had gone through it. I started to talk about it. And the more I talked about it, the more people started to pour into me. So that way I was able to open up to receive what God had for me.
Mm-hmm.
At the time, I couldn't receive nothing because I was angry. So in that year that I was angry, I had people to talk to me from all genres, from all ages. People would ask me, "Why are you so mad?" You know, and I was like, "I don't know, I'm still mad." Like, but he's gone. I'm like, "I know, but I'm still mad." But they talked to me, and as people talked to me, it made me open up. And once I started to open up, I was able to receive what God had for me and receive what people were saying and apply it to my life and pick myself up and said, "Okay, well, Shaka, now you got to do this. And in order for you to be happy and to be successful, you have to do this." And that's the way I got out of it.
Really?
Yes, it was super non-traditional.
Well, that's good. You know, sometimes you got to be careful who you talk to too, because somebody might pour some bad, so they might make what you're thinking worse. They might put their bad situation into what you're already mad about, and that can be a problem too.
I agree, but I think I had a good circle.
That's good.
I think I had a good circle. I think they let me be angry when I was angry, and then they was like, "Okay, that's enough."
Yeah.
You know, so I think.
And they be like, "Girl, we tired of talking about
correct.
that."
That's exactly what happened. That was like,
Don't nobody want to talk about that no more.
That's exactly what happened.
We trying to have brunch.
Okay, you gonna change it or what?
Yeah. Or you got to leave because we having brunch.
Exactly. So I love that. I love that about my circle. So
Well, that is
that
good.
did happen.
Okay, well, back to being a master loctician.
Yes.
Master. I mean, how do you get the title of a master loctician? A certain amount of schooling or something?
I think no, it's more of a time frame. So in state of Florida, there is no lock course.
Uh-huh.
So everybody who does locks are self-learned.
Mm-hmm.
So at some point in time, when you feel like you've self-learned, you've mastered it, we consider ourselves as master locticians. I personally consider myself with that title, like I said, because I have studied it. I've worked in the field almost 10 years now. I don't just palm roll your hair and get you in and out the chair. I can grow your hair. If I can't do anything else, I can grow it. I can tell you how to take care of your hair. I can tell you how to take care of your scalp, you know, to the skin that's under your hair, how to take care of your body that helps grow the hair. Those are things I think that are characteristics of mastering something or mastering yourself in a field.
So what about, you ever have people come with the real terrible looking hair? Just, they all grown together. What do you do for somebody like that? Get your scissors?
Well, we talk first.
Yeah, get your scissors and get it on. We're going to start over.
I am so a component of not cutting your hair off. I'm like, okay, no, we're going to fix this. That's kind of what I do.
How can you fix it if it's all matted together? You know, sometimes you see it.
We have techniques. We have products that help that. Because sometimes when they're matted together, it's because it's dry. So it looks bad, but it's really just dry. So we have products to help you keep moisturizing your hair. We have products to help protect your hair. And once we go in and we, you know, kind of detangle, because a lock is nothing but tangled hair. So I think people forget that locks, literally, if you don't comb your hair will lock.
Okay.
That's it. So if it's all matted together, it's because you didn't maintain it to make it look neat. But we can comb it out and get it unlocked and then lock it back up to make it neat for you. So it's a process, but you know, I'm not a component of cutting. I will tell people all the time, if you don't want to cut it, I can help you fix it. We can repair it. So
see, that's why you do this and not me, because I'd be like, "Child, cut this off. Cut it off. You should have maintained that better. It don't look good. Just cut it off."
yeah.
See that I couldn't make a living. But you're making a living, so this is something you can do and you can take care of yourself.
This is
By
something
doing, just like being a hairstylist then.
Yes. I quit my corporate job 8 years ago.
Really?
In June will be 8 years. I worked for Sprint for 20 years. So
wow.
I was a director of retail for Sprint. So
and that's great because you already know how. Because you know what, most people think you can just say, "I got this idea and I'm gonna just start a business," but you need to have some type of education about how businesses are run.
Yes,
I agree. You just can't just go out and just start a business. So that's good that you had that background.
Yes, Sprint definitely laid the foundation of.
Well, let me talk about these products here. Okay. So tell me what we got here.
Today I brought just our basic products. So this is our tropical growth oil that has vitamins and nutrients.
Tropical, does it smell good or it just smell like oil?
It's tropical because it smells good.
Okay.
But what's in it is what you love. It's something to help you. It's oils in it to help you absorb in your scalp really good, and helps to grow the hair and keep it moisturized and hydrated for you. It goes along with our rose water.
Rose water.
Rose water is an antibacterial spray. And what it does, it keeps bacteria from going in your hair, but it keeps the hair moisturized. Roses are very good for the hair. It absorbs smell, and it helps the hair grow because of the nutrients in it. So that in combination with this is something that you can put in your hair to help maintain moisture in your hair. You know, we in Florida, your hair dry out.
So what if I was like my sister wears a lot of braids and they have crochet and stuff like that. This would be good for somebody that does that.
Yes, to help because it's underneath the protective style.
Yes,
so it's great. It's great for your hair. You have color in your hair, so that's great for your hair to help it keep it hydrated and moisturized. So this is just a basic product, not just for locks, but for anybody who wants to have healthy hair. To me, your hair will grow if you keep it moisturized.
So it's Naki.
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 Yes, my name is Shakakhan Stamper.
Okay, so it's Naki hair care.
Yes.
Okay, now what's this last thing we got?
This is a scarf. I'm gonna open it up.
Okay.
It's a scarf and a bonnet. I trademarked that word.
A scarf. Okay. Yeah, you got trademarked it because I will try to take credit for it. Any minute here.
And so the front part is like a scarf that helps to lay your edges down, and the back part is a bonnet. So you tie it around. And I named it a scarf. So we have a wide band here. Lays your
so
edges
is this for somebody with a bunch of hair? It won't work for me then.
It will. It'll work for anyone. You
I like that.
My hair can fit in it. Your hair can fit in it.
And so you tie it in the back, or do you tie it back around in the front?
So my fellas tie theirs in the back because they look like we don't want to be walking out of
with a boy.
Yes. But my ladies, we tie ours in the
I
front.
like that.
But yes, it's a scarf. So
did you bring this for me?
Yes, I did.
You know I was gonna try to keep it.
Yes.
Either way.
There's
You can't say no
on
on camera, so I just take advantage of you.
You can have all of this because I would love for you to try it.
And I'm serious. We have a lot of natural hair people in our family, and I would love to become a customer. So this is a scarf.
That's a scarf. So it comes in that size, and I have an extra long one also. So
for people with a lot of hair.
Yes.
Yeah, because I was gonna say I would have nothing to hang.
No, but you can do that. It's infused with vitamin E oil. The material is so.
With vitamin E oil.
Vitamin E.
Y'all heard that?
Infused with vitamin E.
You thought of everything.
I try.
You say you have studied.
I study, and so we try to figure out a solution. So especially during COVID, you find out things what people need, and you say, okay, you need this. Let's figure out a solution.
Okay, I got a good question.
Yes.
For everybody who has a scarf or gonna be getting one, because this is a great idea. How long? I mean, it's infused with vitamin E. How long can you wear this? How often should you replace it?
Every year. I don't think you should replace it every year.
It can go a whole year?
Yeah, it can go a whole year. But at the year mark, it's time it starts to, because it's natural and it doesn't have elastic in it, so it does fall apart. I tell people, I said,
that ain't good for business. We're going to say every 3 months so we can get people to buy more often. Okay? Every 3 months.
That's what called marketing.
Marketing, honey. Okay. Okay, I got a question for you.
Okay.
After everything we've talked about, which is, you got a great story.
Okay.
If you could go back and talk to your 18-year-old self, Shaka, the 18-year-old girl that knew everything,
okay,
what would you tell her? Now, keeping in mind that you got all the knowledge that you got right now,
okay,
what would you tell the 18-year-old girl?
It's only a season.
A season.
It's only a season.
It's going to be all right.
It's going to be okay because it's only a season. Yeah. And we have to go through those seasons. And that's what's going to make you strong and successful in the future. It's going through this season.
And that's why I love this story, this show, because your tests will be your testimony, and you can help someone else. I tell you what, before we leave, what about that young entrepreneur, someone that's going to take that leap, that jump, wants to have their own business? Because you do hair, but it's all the same. It's business. So what would you tell somebody?
Educate yourself. I think sometimes we jumped into a business and then you wonder why it fails and you don't know what happened. The more education you have, whether it's formal or informal, the better you'll be. And I say formal and informal because we have the internet now. So going to college is great to have a degree in business, but you can also find a lot of information online. So study, don't just jump out there. Study, find out, research, and make a solution to that problem. That's how you start a business.
And another good thing you said, surround yourself with good people, like-minded good people.
Yes, talk to people.
All right, that was good. Don't forget to get your scarf, your tropical growth oil, and your rose water. It's a smoothie.
Yes, it's a rose water smoothie.
And this is not to be drinking. Now, this is not to drink. This is a smoothie for your hair, okay?
Definitely. All of it can be purchased on Shakakhan.com.
And you did all this, right?
Yes, this is me.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
I want you to know that's beautiful.
Thank you.
All right, so tell everybody where they can find you.
You can find me on any social media platform at The Real Shakakhan or at the Lox Bar Orlando.
All right, there you have it. We're going to leave it right there. And I'm Susan Reddick, and this is When the Cookie Crumbles. I'll see you next week.